Good morning, San Diego. This is Black Wolf. It's Friday morning. We're doing this again. And you're on the next episode of Black Wolf Speaks. Yeah. Today we're going to talk about rich men and desperate women. Rich men and desperate women. So here's the thing. And I like to talk about my experiences because that's the only way I can tie you into how I know about such things, okay? So let me tell you a story. Once a time ago, there was a girl named Daniela. She had blonde hair, fake breasts.
Oh no.
You know, she made her breasts that way so men would be very attracted to her. And green eyes, pretty girl. With makeup, she looked even better. And what she did was on a website, you know, one of those dating sites. A lot of us do that, you know. I've even done it, you know, I'm not proud of it, but yeah. And she meets this rich or wealthy guy in somewhere on the East Coast. I'm not going to mention it because these are true events. But I can't mention names because, you know, for some reason people might think they can sue me, but you know how that is.
Oh no.
So anyway, Daniela meets this to-do guy. You know, he basically served time in the military, did his due diligence, and did some things and became an entrepreneur and then worked his way up. You know, he made a couple of bucks here and there. And what he did was we're gonna call him Ben. His real name's not important. Hell, he's not even important. But we're gonna call him Ben. So Ben was on the East Coast, Daniela on the West, and they met through this site, and they were into each other deeply. And yeah. So Daniela was a stripper, a mother, and she went through a divorce and was literally living off alimony from the ex, from the divorce, and stripping somewhere in Vegas, and was on the site with this guy, Ben. And she saw him as her Daddy Wallbucks, if you want to call it. So Daddy Wallbucks basically was, you know, flying her back and forth to the East Coast, spend time with her, doing the thing that they do, you know, money, to do whatever. Yeah, sporting his Bentley, sporting his little this or that, you know, maybe a home or two. And he decided after maybe a year, he wants to marry Daniela. He wants to make her legit, however you want to call it. Take care of all her problems. She has no more bills. Don't have to live off the ex. Can totally depend on him. So, but she doesn't want to leave because although Daniela is a stripper and a divorcee, she has children, you know, that are adults that are on the West Coast, and she doesn't want to leave them, you know, shoot. Hey, she's a grandmother, you know, she don't want to leave her family, live on the East Coast, but I mean, she could have did it and flew back and forth, you know, a couple of times, you know, at least once a month. But no, Daniela was a control freak too. But what she didn't understand is a man who's already made his money can't be controlled by a woman who don't have any money. He can't, because he sees his money and his items, like his home, 3-4 cars, nice clothes, jewelry, whatever, as his love. She's just tits and ass. That's all she is. She don't get it, but that's really all she is. He buys her tons of clothes, tons of this, whatever. And basically, you know, she tells him, no, I'm not going to move there. I'm not going to do that. I want to stay here. You move out here. He's like, oh, hell no. Why would I move there? It costs too much to live on the West Coast. I'll lose my money. I won't have my businesses. I'll be like struggling like everybody else is over there. Go figure. I don't know. So this wonderful couple, you know how it may be. Now granted, a year they've been together and she just flies back and forth, you know. They've never had any real relationship issues that basically show what a relationship really can be. Like, for instance, money runs out. Do you still love him? Does she still love you? I'm realizing that my time's running out here, but this is what we're going to do. This is part 1 of this story. There's going to be maybe a part 2 and a part 3 because I don't want to do the whole thing on one take. But here's the thing. Men and their money and desperate women. That's the topic for maybe the week. But there's a story behind this. And there's a reason why I'm telling this story. And yes, it is somewhat true. Names have been changed, maybe areas and situations. But this is Black Wolf. You're on Black Wolf Speaks. Stay tuned for part 2 of this episode. Much love. You guys be safe out there. If you like this, subscribe, because I know you want to hear the next. Also, give much love to my team, MFE Music, doing all the music, Valentino, Lil E, my partner Russell. Give much love to all the people who support this and us. MFE forever. Black Wolf out.